Russia has had no losses since 24 February. Putin.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russian President Vladimir Putin says that since the beginning of the war in Ukraine, the Russian Federation has lost nothing. Details. The president of the aggressor country also added that Russia will entirely fulfill its duty to protect the Donbas and will become stronger externally and internally. Putin is confident that it is impossible to isolate Russia, since the country, using its natural competitive advantages, will continue to increase its transport potential, expand the network of roads and railways, build new approaches to sea terminals and increase their capacity. According to Putin, the Far Eastern Federal District plays a significant role in this, being the most important supplier of oil, natural gas, coal, metals, lumber and aquatic bioresources to both the domestic market and foreign partners. At the same time, Putin believes that the West throws everything into the furnace in the notorious name of unity. Details. According to the president of the aggressor country, in the spring, many foreign corporations announced their withdrawal from Russia, and today, one by one, jobs and production facilities in Europe itself are being closed. Putin is sure that one of the reasons for this is the severance of business ties with Russia, saying that EU authorities deprive European enterprises of energy resources, raw materials, and sales markets.
This post received a score of 44,000, with an upvote ratio of 85%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Sure. The Moskva is just on. Special underwater operation? In the Black Sea.
Greater than Moskva. Holy shit, I missed the fact that Ukraine have labeled the site the Moskva sank at as an underwater heritage site. Top tier trolling.
You have to admire that sense of humor.
Zelensky was a comedian after all.
Can we elect Jon Stewart?
God, I wish. But like most people truly qualified for the job, he doesn't want it.
Arthur C. Clarke once said, "The first sign that someone is not qualified for high public office is that he wants the job."
I wonder if that's what inspired Douglas Adams' version. Anyone who is capable of getting themselves made president should on no account be allowed to do the job. Lost nothing. That is how he values 50,000 people.
And more equipment that anyone could have expected by this time.
So much in fact that they have to import weapons from North Korea.
What will they pay with? Oil? Enriched uranium? Working nuclear devices? I heard they like food occasionally there? Given that food shortages in Russia for staples is already occurring, it might not be workable.
Time to import North Korean grass cookbooks, because those are a thing in NK.
Thousands of deaths can be explained by unsafe windows and stairs in the Ukraine region.
10,000s. But my lord, there is no such force.
Not anymore.
Call an ambulance.
But not for Ukraine.
A slightly different context. In an address that appeared to target Western observers as much as a domestic audience, President Putin said confidence in the dollar, euro and pound was being lost before people's eyes. Russia, meanwhile, was emerging from the war with its sovereignty strengthened. I am sure that we have not lost anything and we will not lose anything. From
You're right, but the conclusion is the same, he's delusional. They are seriously weakened. Who thinks Russia is strengthened by this?
He's not delusional, he knows he's lying. This is the kind of thing authoritarians say to keep their people in line. They tell lies and much of the population believes it either out of fear of disagreeing or due to propaganda.
If he wasn't delusional, he wouldn't have launched the invasion of Ukraine.
Don't think I could agree with that. Invading neighboring countries and taking bits of their land and resources has worked out well for Russia in the past. Wouldn't have to be delusional at all to think it would work again.
Plus, he probably could have steamrolled right through Ukraine if it weren't for those meddling NATO countries.
He expected NATO to shrug its shoulders again like it did for Crimea.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.